Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here and it's week 5 of the Book of You. So let's get stuck into this week's tasks. For day 29, it asks you to find a micro magic in your day. Remember when you were a kid and everything around you had potential to generate and awe. Find some magic again today, be it in the sound of the rain, looking up at the moon, discovering things in nature and laughter of a loved one or a quiet moment alone. I'm going to insert a picture here. This picture is of my daughter at a birthday party dressed as a minion, which was really fun and made me laugh a lot. I'm going to insert another picture here. And this is just a moment shared with my daughter. She is really enjoying reading stories together and discussing the books, and it couldn't make me happier. Day 30, reflect and renew. As mentioned in the introduction, the most effective way to create lasting change is to create new habits. Many habits can be formed in around 28 days. Write down a few notes and feelings from the past weeks. Do you have a favourite micro action so far? Right, so I've just written, as you can see, just a short amount in here. I'm really loving, I think I've mentioned it a few times now, the water drinking app which I have downloaded. It's called My Water and I really love it. It sends me an alarm if I'm not drinking enough. You input the types of drinks that you're drinking and it tells you what percentage you are of the amount you need to drink in a day. So when you originally set it up, you put in your sex and you put in your weight and things like that, and so it calculates how much water you need in a day or how much liquid. And you can put coffee and tea and things in, and also if you input alcohol in there, it takes the percentage down, so you know how much you need to drink to make up the amount of hydration that you lose through alcohol, because alcohol is dehydrating. So I really love this app, and so that has been my favourite thing so far, and I really want to keep that up in the months to come. I've really been enjoying my Duolingo app as well and studying the Spanish with that. I have to say that I'm not doing it always every day. I'm generally picking it up every other day, but I'm doing more than I need to for one day's worth, so I'm sort of catching up, but I do need to try and get into more of a habit of doing that every day, so that's something I want to work on. Task 31 is going to be the first task that I fail at on the day I need to do it. It's eat green. Today is a simple one, eat something green. And green things are generally full of vitamin A. I love vegetables, and they mention here broccoli, peas, kale, cabbage. I love all of those apart from cabbage, which I love but doesn't love me. I'm actually allergic to it, but I love Brussels sprouts, I love broccoli, I love lettuce, I love sprouts, kale, peas, I love the lot. And normally I would eat definitely something green every day, but this week I am back on my Lighter Life packs, which if you don't know much about that, it's sort of a weight loss system here. I'm doing it for a week just to shift the extra Christmas pounds before I go back into normal eating. So I'm not going to be able to do that one today, but rest assured I eat a lot of green stuff normally. Number 32 is tackle one bad eating habit. We've all got naughty habits that catch us out, so today is time to fess up. Identify one bad eating habit and tackle it proactively, making a healthier choice instead. You could swap a fizzy drink for naturally favoured water, eat rather than skip breakfast, or swap that 4 PM sugar fix for something wholesome. Or just be a bit more mindful about your portion control. Well, portion control is definitely a problem for me. So when I am back on to normal eating, I will be tackling the portion control. And I think the way I'm going to do that is possibly using a smaller plate, but also being more mindful of weighing out certain things that I'm eating. However, one thing that I am really looking to change is my snacking in the evenings. Matilda goes to bed about 6:30. And generally I eat my dinner about 7, but sort of 8:30, 9 o'clock rolls around and I really want a snack, and I'm not sure whether depriving myself of that is going to be something that works. So what I need to do is to swap out the bad snacks that I generally have for something more healthy. So I'm thinking maybe making up a big fruit salad at the beginning of the week and allowing myself a portion of that, or something else which I've really enjoyed is Jamie Oliver has a recipe, and it was on his FoodTube channel, for Marmite flavoured popcorn, which is all air popped, so you don't use any oils or butter, and you use Marmite for the flavouring, and it's only 100 calories. So I might occasionally allow myself that as a treat because it's a healthier snack. So I'll enclose a picture of it when I've made it before. And it's yummy. Number 33 asks you to listen to a powerful song. Music can make us do and feel all sorts of things. Feel better, run faster, smile, cry, or recall a memory. So listen to a song today that's powerful for you, and what does it make you do or feel? Okay, so I'm going to play you a quick snip of the music that I'm listening to today, and I'm also going to link down below this song. It's called Songbird, and it was originally done by Eva Cassidy. I picked a version of it which was done by a girl group called All Angels, and we played this at our wedding. This is what I walked down the aisle to, and it always makes me cry, so I'm not going to cry, but I'm going to play it for you, and then I'll link down below in case you want to go and check it out. As you can see, it tears me up every time because it just takes me back to that day I got married, and it was the most amazing thing. I know a lot of people say when they get married they get nervous, but I wasn't nervous. I was so excited. Me and my husband got married in Las Vegas. We got married at the Wynn Hotel, and they've got a beautiful outdoor Italian style courtyard. It's very private and intimate. We had 25 of our friends fly over for it, and we had it at sunset with twinkly candles, and it was just magical. And because it was at sunset, I had the whole day. My husband spent the whole day by the swimming pool with his friends, and I spent the whole day getting pampered and spending time with my friends and family, and it was just, I was so excited. I loved it. So that always takes me back and just makes me smile. Number 34 is someone else's perspective. Choose a person close to you, someone you may be annoyed with, have frequent quarrels, or occasionally just don't get along with. Step into their shoes for a moment. What does life look like from where they're standing? What's important and what isn't? Try to remember what this felt like the next time you meet. Well, this one it was a little bit difficult for me, and this is, the person I've picked is someone very, very close to me, but it's not someone I have frequent quarrels with, but we definitely nitpick, or I nitpick quite a bit with, and that is my husband. I nitpick a bit with him. I find it very difficult because being a stay-at-home mum, there's certain things that you generally do. I clean the house, I do the cooking. Cleaning the house is not a massive job, but it is a job that you need to stay on top of regularly. And so certain things really niggle me. If my husband is a repeat offender of certain things, I won't say what, but he's a repeat offender of certain things which I have to keep like nagging at him and nitpicking at, because it frustrates me that he can't just sort it out the first time. You know, like I'll give you an example which isn't something he does, but say like picking clothes up off the floor, like just leaving your pants on the floor all the time, like put them in the dirty wash. Like, it's just things that I think, well, it's just as easy for you to do it at the time as it is for me to have to, well, it's much easier than me having to keep going back and doing it. And so that frustrates me a bit. So I'm going to try and look at it from his point of view, that, you know, he works really hard and he works full time, and sometimes it just happens, and I'm just going to have to try and let those things go, because they do, you know, they cause a bit of tension and they make things a bit uncomfortable. So I'm going to try really hard from now on to let certain things go, and we'll see how I get on. And And then our final action is everyday micro mindfulness. Choose a daily habit such as brushing your teeth, having a coffee or taking the tube, and while doing it, simply pause and pay attention. Allow yourself to be fully in the moment. Try to make it a daily habit to be mindful in that same situation. You'll feel the difference in a matter of weeks. So for that, I am going to be taking time every week to have a cup of coffee and to just sit and look out my window. I'll turn my camera around so you can see the view out my window. It's rainy at the moment, but it's peaceful, and I'm going to just take the time and take a minute and just look and sit and be calm. I won't make you sit for the minute with me. I'll do it after I finished filming. Anyway, that's it for week 5 of the Book of You. I'm really enjoying this. It's really helping me focus on certain aspects of my life, and I'm really enjoying talking with you about it. And it's really nice to hear in the comments that some of you are really enjoying it. Some of you have gone and bought the book, and I look forward to hearing about your journeys. Bye for now, BookTube.